Hi, I'm Jessica Kartalija. Did you know that more than 2 million marriages take place in the U.S. every year? That breaks down to more than 6,000 a day. With Valentine's Day this week, love is certainly in the airwaves here at WJZ. Someone in our newsroom got engaged to their spouse after just 3 dates. 2 people married their high school sweethearts. Take a look.
How did you and Nikki meet?
Okay, so Nikki's a year younger than me. I was a sophomore in high school. She was a cheerleader. I was a football player. And that year, I actually broke my forearm, and I had a weird cast on my forearm. And I was known as the kid with the weird cast. So she was like, who's this kid with the weird cast? He's kind of cool. I kind of like him. So after that, we kind of met, and we just talked, and since then, the rest is history. It's been 15 years plus now.
So how did you propose?
So we were living in Florida at the time, beautiful Southwest Florida, and we had come home for Christmas, and all of our family was at the house. So what I did was I went outside. Social media was really big then, like it's not big now. And my mom took a picture of me on one knee. So I'm down like this. She takes a picture. I put the picture up on Facebook, and it says, Nikki Stefanoni. I tagged her in it. How long are you going to make me wait out here in the cold for you to come say yes? So my mom takes the iPad and she goes back inside to the family party and she's like, oh my God, Nikki. She's like, look at this on Facebook. She's like, what is this? And Nikki's like, and she like drops the iPad and she runs outside and I'm sitting there. Then I proposed.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
I guess it's okay.
No,
it's not too bad.
That is perfect. And Valentine's plans. You guys are still young, no kids yet. You must have something great cooking.
Really, I don't.
Oh, no.
Is that the bad part? Oh my God. So honestly, what we'll probably do is she works late. You know, she's the hairstylist. I'll send some flowers to the salon. Hopefully she doesn't see this. That's supposed to be a surprise. And then I'll pick up some food or I might cook something little. But it's important to do it. You know how it is. No matter how old you get,
Yes.
no matter how many more Valentine's Days there are, you have to treat them like they're special, for sure.
Favorite thing about Nikki?
How supportive she is and how hard she works with her job and how serious she takes her career. Just as supportive as she is with her own self and going after what she wants. Same with me as well. And you know how it is. I mean, you have to have a spouse in this industry who supports you, who can travel around. She's the best with that. She's the most supportive girl out there, and I'm very fortunate.
How did you and your lovely spouse meet?
On a story.
You did?
Swear to God.
Me too. How?
She was a public relations representative for an art gallery in Kentucky. And, you know, she seemed cool. And then a year later, as it happens in this business, I covered the exact same story.
And she fell instantly in love?
No, I was annoying. No, she had like a couple of boyfriends.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She's going to love that you said that.
Well, it's true. I mean, you know, what's the matter with that?
So how did you propose?
Wow. I didn't have enough money for a ring, so we went on vacation to this really cool place in Michigan, and we went to a jeweler, and her name's Becky Thatcher, and we saw this really cool tanzanite stone, which at the time was very rare. And I went back to the station I worked at, and every time I got paid, I would put $20, $30, $50 into an envelope and send it to Becky Thatcher, and I asked her to save it for me because I would not have the discipline to not spend it on my own. And Becky Thatcher thought that was so romantic that she had all my letters just in a little box with my money in there until I got generally enough to at least buy the stone. And then when I proposed, I didn't have money for the ring, so I had Becky send me the emerald-shaped tanzanite stone, and then I just had her held out her hand. I placed the stone on her hand.
Marty Bass, how did you and Sharon meet?
Blind date.
A blind date?
A blind date that we have refused 3 times. Her best friends in Chattanooga are my first cousins.
Okay.
I lived in Louisville. They tried to fix us up 3 times. We completely blew them off. You tell somebody, I don't do a blind date, you think it would sink in. Finally, she has a conference in D.C. They demanded we go out. We basically got together just to get them off our butts. 3 days later, we got engaged.
And then how long until you guys got married?
9 months to the day.
Wow.
3 dates later.
Wait, 9 months to the day?
We met on 3/12. We got married on 12/3.
And when was Savannah born?
Year and a half later.
Okay. You saw where I was going with this, right? Any special Valentine's Day plan?
We do the same thing every Valentine's Day. We have a standing reservation at Tio Pepe's. Same table, same time. And there's another couple we become friendly with who do the exact same thing. We have seen people get on their knees and propose. We have seen people who've just come from the courthouse getting married. It's awesome.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you, baby.
Okay, so how did you and Brian meet?
So I was doing a story on Black Friday, and I was out with our photographer, Eric Scott, and we were at Towson Town Center. And I said, sir, which is so funny thinking that now that I call him sir. And I said, can we talk to you real quick? How is the parking situation here? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm coming to get my watch fixed. And I thought, what kind of idiot gets their watch fixed on Black Friday? And a year later, I ran into him at Starbucks downtown, and he said, you interviewed me for a story. And I said, oh my gosh, I totally don't remember. And it turned out we lived 2 blocks from each other, and we went out for dinner and have been together ever since.
You married a Baltimore boy.
And now we're here. Yes, we have made Baltimore home because Baltimore boys don't leave Baltimore.
This is true. Jessica's from like the most beautiful part of our country, La Jolla, but she's here in Baltimore for the rest of her life, right? What are your Valentine's plans?
My Valentine's plans are to be with you, I guess.
Together on the set, true romance.
No plans. My grandparents got married on Valentine's Day, so it is really special to our family, but I think I'll celebrate it with Brian and my son.
Okay, that sounds good. I love you.
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Right, you're the best Galentine.
Exactly.
Send a photo of you with your Valentine to our WJZ Facebook page.